Hi, I'm JD, and what we're going to be doing today is factoring a trinomial. I have one on the board, 6x squared minus 17x plus 12. This is yet another way to factor a trinomial, and I'll show you how it works. First, you have a formula. You have ax minus d1, and on the inside of this parentheses, it's over the GCF of a and d1. Now in the second set of parentheses, you're going to have ax minus d2 over the GCF of a and d2. And now let me explain a little bit. A stands for, A. This is B, and this is C. So A equals 6. D1 equals negative B plus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2. And D2 is negative B minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2. This is a pure mechanical way, just plug and chuck, on how to factor a trinomial. So all you have to do is basically plug in numbers. Your B is this negative 17. So it's the opposite of B, so that becomes a positive 17 plus, and it's going to be a huge mess. This is negative 17 squared minus 4 times A, which is 6, times 12 all over 2. Now this right here, D2, is very similar. The only thing that changes is the plus sign, the minus sign. So if it's a plus sign here, that means it's going to be a minus sign here. So it would be 17 minus the square root of all of that stuff. Over 2. Now, you're going to need a calculator for this. You can try to do it, but it'll be really difficult because you're going to get a really large, maybe large number. So you take this, you square negative 7 minus 4 times 6 times 12. You get 1. So this whole thing is 1. So it's 17 minus 1 over 2. Oh, sorry, this is the plus. This is the minus 17 minus 1 over 2. So you do this out. This is 18 divided by 2, which is 9. 17 minus 1 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. Alright, so then you take the GCF of each of those, or sometimes called greatest common divisor. So that's the GCF of 6, and let's see, D1 is 9. GCF of 6 and 8. Well, for those two, it's going to be 3. And for 6 and 8, it's 2. That's the GCF. Now, let me just put everything over here. So D1 equals 9. D2 equals 8. And A equals 6. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to plug everything into here that needs to be plugged in. Now, I don't know if this is a new way of going about it, because it's very similar to fake factoring, but it's new to me. I actually figured this out by using the quadratic formula and basically just going backwards. So plug all these in. You have your a, which is 6x minus d1 is 9. The GCF of those is 3. Then you have 6x minus 8, and the GCF of those is 2. So you simplify this. This is 2x minus 3, parentheses, and this is 3x minus 4, close parentheses. Now let's check it. To check it, you do the opposite of factoring, which is FOILing, which is pretty straightforward. 2x times 3x gives you 6x squared. The outer 2x times a negative 4 gives you negative 8x. The inner is negative 9x. And then negative 3 times the negative 4 is plus 12. And so when you combine like terms, you simplify this, you do get this. So that is correct. And that's it.